This is the story of the restoration of a Moroccan divan from Badia Design in North Hollywood. One of Jane's design clients fell in love with this piece for her new Spanish Revival style home. Sometimes exotic items like this or antiques have been in use and show some signs of their age. Jane looked closely at the condition of the divan, knowing it was to be a central feature in the stylish themed living room in the client's home. She felt it needed careful restoration to bring the divan to better condition and newer look, yet still retain its unique character. So Jane has arranged with Badia's owner, Mohammed Tazi, for Steve Rockmore, the restoration expert, to do the work on site at the showroom. Let's join Jane at Badia as she meets up with Steve to carefully agree on what needs to be done to get the divan looking just right.
Hi Mohammed, good to see you.
Good to see you.
So I'm here to, a repair person's coming in to work on the leather divan. We really love the piece, it just needs to be restored a little bit.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey Steve, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So, here's what we'd love to do. My client really loves this piece. However, I was a little concerned about the condition of the leather. So I felt like it was a great opportunity to come in, have you come in, to work your magic. And what I'd really like to do is recolor the whole thing pretty much in this color. I know that there's some streaks, etc., so I know that'll be taken out.
Okay.
And I think by the end of the day, it'll look fabulous.
Fantastic. Yeah, kind of the process that what I'll be doing is matching the lighter color first,
okay.
The base color. I'll begin by actually stripping the leather, which it doesn't remove all the color, but it removes all the dirts and the oils from the surface of the leather.
Okay.
And then I'll completely re-dye it in this lighter color, and then I'll go back over it with an airbrush with some modeling of these darker reds to try to blend that in. And completely re-dye it, and then the last step is I'll actually put a fresh top coat finish, which will give it a little bit of a sheen and a freshness, and it'll also add quite a bit of protection for daily use.
Great, that's exactly what I want. So let's take it out the back, have the guys come pick it up and start working on it, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what I'm really trying to accomplish. We're ready to take this out back.
Okay, I'm just going to grab my tools then.
We have a Spanish revival home, so we really wanted some Moroccan and Spanish style. And even though we love the piece and the shape, it was just not quite in the condition that I was hoping for her. So that's why we called you in for your expertise. I understand you'll be able to either remove the stains and then change the color so it's really a more consistent, vibrant color and make it look new.
Yeah, since these stains seem to be fairly permanent, honestly, I doubt I'll be able to remove them, but what I will be able to do is cover them with the lighter color and blend everything in. So when I'm done, that area will basically be invisible. Is obviously dyeing all the way from corner to corner, so there's going to be some blending in going on here.
So how do you think you would handle this area right in here?
Well, I can put some color in, so I can certainly cover all these white areas, dark areas. Down here, particularly near the bottom, on this side, there's extremely rusty. See this?
Oh yes.
So I think if anything, it's not gonna be bad. I mean, this looks almost like it was dyed once anyway, but I think it's rust actually, and not that. This will be the last area I'll dye because I'm going to use that as my standard to match everything else. So once I've dyed everything else to try to achieve this standard, this color here, then I will do this at last, so that I've got that to keep coming back to. I'm trying to achieve this look here.
Okay.
Otherwise, if I do that first, we've lost it, and it's going to be hard to go back to the standards of the original. Sometimes it can take me up to 30 minutes just to achieve what I got right off the bat here. But basically what I'm doing is I'm matching this base color, and then after I've matched that and put down a base coat of this lighter color, and then I'll be matching the darker color and misting that in with my airbrush. I'm currently just prepping the surface. This is methanol. It just removes oils and dirts from the leather. So I'm going to be using the center panel as a point of reference, as a place to make sure that she's happy with the result. I'm laying down the lighter color right now here as a base, and then I'm going to come in with a darker color to bring in this the two-tone sauvage look that it has. This is going much quicker than I expected, actually. I think I'm going to have something for you here pretty quick. What I did is I did that area to show the difference and make sure that you're happy with the color, the darker color, and the difference in losing the streaky. We lose the lighter colors, get more dark tones, and lose much of the streakiness. Yeah. And then on this half of it, I actually added a top coat, which gives it a little more sheen and a lot more protection.
I can see the sheen in here. It looks
like
really
that.
nice.
And so I'm going to just pull this off the tape here so you can kind of get the full sense of the change that occurs. I'm going to be redying that anyway. So.
Yeah, I can really see a difference.
Fantastic.
That looks lovely.
Good. Just achieving the right balance of colors, because I keep working until the customer is completely satisfied with the color and the sheen and the whole process before I go through with the whole thing. I don't want to start the big process until I know they're happy with the sample.
And I can definitely see it's going to look great when you bring this across and all over the piece. It's really going to look, it'll look new, and I think my client will be thrilled.
I'm going to use acetone to just prep the leather. It slightly burns the surface and removes the dirts and oils, and it leaves the surface ready to have the new dye completely re-adhered to it.
Okay, now we've seen how it's cleaned and prepared, then the colours matched and applied. Why don't we leave Steve to his work and come back when it's ready for unveiling?
Steve just called and said the piece is ready. I can't wait to see it. Come on in. You've been watching Steve?
Yes, in and out. I've been looking at it. It's coming up great.
Great. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Wow. Oh, that looks great. Yeah. That really does. I almost don't recognize it.
Yeah, it really did make a big difference. It was such a good quality leather, amazingly, you know. So it was a kind of a pleasure to work on, honestly.
That is really great, and I think it really captures the color we're looking for.
Yeah.
And I think it really gives a great sense of what it can be. So,
fantastic.
Can I touch it?
Absolutely.
Wow, it is. It doesn't even look like the same piece.
Oh, good.
I mean, it does in the shape,
yeah.
But you know, it looks, I think, exactly like what we were hoping it would be.
Fantastic.
So, even better. It's just
good.
Very exciting. Great. Thank you so much, Steve.
Thank
it
you,
looks
Jane.
fabulous. I really love it.
That.
I'm thrilled with it, and I can't wait to show my clients.
Great. Thank you so much. I enjoyed it.
Take care.
All right.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.